And a very good morning to you. It is Sunday morning, the 15th of May, the year 2022. And this is your friend, Angus Buchan, with a thought for the day. If we go to the book of Proverbs chapter 3, and I'm reading from verse 3. Let not mercy and truth forsake you, but bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart, and so find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. And then we go straight to the New Testament, to the second book of Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 3 again. Paul says clearly, you are an epistle of Christ, ministered by us, written not with ink, but by the Spirit of the living God, not on tablets of stone, but on tablets of flesh, that is, the heart. As Christians, we are to display mercy and truth, and to wear it around our necks like a necklace of fine jewels. It should be written on our hearts, not with ink, but by the Holy Spirit of the living God. You and I should be an epistle, a letter of Christ, a living letter that people can see the love and mercy of Jesus through us. Don't tell people that you love them. Show them that you love them. Remember, action speaks much louder than words. And that is what Jesus did. When the disciples were all sitting around the supper table, he took a basin, he took a towel, he filled the basin with water, and he washed their feet. John chapter 13 and verse 5. The King of Kings washing his servants' feet. Now, you know, that physical act spoke louder than any number of seminars or conferences. The world is starving for love, kindness, mercy, and truth. Let's you and I be a band of foot washers today. Do you remember the story of the missionary who was marooned on a desert island in the South Pacific? The islanders found him. They said he could stay with them, but he must never preach about Jesus because they had their own gods. The man lived with them and he died and they buried him. 100 years later, another group of missionaries arrived on a sailing ship on the island. They set all the islanders down and started to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. But they were surprised because these islanders looked like they'd heard the gospel before. They said, have you ever heard the gospel preached before? They said, no. They asked them, well, how do you know the story? The islanders said, because the man you're talking about used to live here amongst us. And then they went and showed the missionary's grave where he had been buried. Action speaks louder than words. Go out today and be a living epistle of Jesus Christ. God bless you and have a wonderful Sunday. Goodbye.